Hi everyone, welcome to today's lesson. I'm Tristan. Today's focus is on the preposition with. We are going to look at 4 ways to use with, not just one way. All right, now before we start, please share, like, subscribe. Did you do that? I hope you did. All right, let's start. How to use with. Number 1, to show you are a partner with someone else. For example, I studied with my friend. They are my partner. I fought with my sister a lot when I was younger. And finally, I'd like a hamburger with fries. These are partners. Now, remember with, after you use it, you need a noun form, which can be a base noun, a gerund phrase, or a noun clause. All right, let's look at the second way we use with. This shows the tool that you used to complete something or do something. For example, somebody writes with a pencil. She poked me with her finger. That is her tool. Her finger is her tool. Or, more advanced, with the new strategy, the company had more success. The new strategy is the tool. So that is what they're using to complete a task. And of course, I'm filming this lesson with a camera. All right, so you can see with can be a tool. Let's go to the more advanced ways we use with. So with can be used to provide reasons for an action. It kind of means because of. Now with is a preposition. Remember that. So it's followed by a noun, verb ing, or noun clause. Let's look at some examples. With the crime rate increasing, the government felt more pressure to hire more police. So, why did the government feel more pressure? Because the crime rate was increasing. Now, I could also use the word as, but if I use as to give a reason, I need a subject plus verb. So I could say, as the crime rate was increasing. However, with, I need a noun form. So with the crime rate increasing. So this is a reason the government hired more police. Let's look at another example. With sales declining, the company chose to change their marketing strategy. Notice, this is telling me why. Why did the company decide to change the marketing strategy? Because of sales declining, with sales declining. Finally, with the weather being so cold, I decided to stay inside. Why did I stay inside? The weather. So remember, with plus often gerund phrase, but a noun form, which is a gerund phrase, can give us a reason for an action. That is more advanced. Finally, the final meaning of with, or the final way you can use with, is to provide more details after a comment. Often these details are numerical, which means numbers. Now, let's look at an example. Global warming has caused an increase in global temperatures. Now I'm going to provide more detail. With the average temperature increasing 2 degrees over the last 10 years. Notice, with is providing more detail. It's providing information about the increase. It's giving numbers. Once again, I could replace this with as. But if I use as, I need subject plus verb. So I could say global warming has caused an increase in global temperature as the average temperature has increased. Notice I'm using a verb there. If I use with, I use a gerund phrase. Let's look at another example. The homicide rate has dropped slightly over the last year, with it going down 5%. So I'm giving details about the drop. I'm giving numerical information. If I wanted to use as, I would say as it went down 5%, or as it has gone down 5%. But with, I'm using a noun form. That's why I'm using a gerund. So let's look at a TOEIC question. It says, the price of oil not only increased quickly, but also substantially. Okay, so the price of oil went up a lot. Then it says, blank, it going up 20% in 1 month. I know it is not A, because if I use as to give information, I'm going to use subject plus verb. So I would say, as it has gone up, or as it went up. I need subject verb after as here. Then I look at C, and to be honest, amongst doesn't mean anything here. Amongst is out of a group. So if I am at a party, I could say I am amongst friends. Friends are all around me. So we know it's not C. So it's B or D. Well, I don't understand why it would be D, because since can be used to give a reason. That's true. I went to bed since I was so tired. But if I use since to give a reason, I need subject plus verb. So the answer here is B, with. It is giving more numerical information about the first statement. So, just to be clear, I could say the price of oil not only increased quickly, but also substantially. Now I'm going to give details, with it going up 20% in 1 month. Once again, I can't use as because I would need subject verb. I can't use since because I would need subject verb. Amongst, to be honest, just makes no sense. So, what's the answer? With. All right, I hope you learned something. Like always, share, subscribe, help me out. I appreciate that. Have a great day, everyone.